Okay, so here's another album I want to show you, and this is a digital album. So here's my rule. Basically, I never do digital anything, and it's not because I don't like it as much as it is that my job, my full-time job, is a technical consultant, and my job keeps me in front of computers quite a bit. So my creative passion needs to be like as far as possible away from the digital world. However, I will have a video on this technology that Stampin' Up! Right now has, that you can use digital tools to design. And so since my passion is design, I'm attracted to that tool, and I did order it because it was 50% off this month. Check out my blog because there's a lot of really great sales going on at Stampin' Up! Right now. So this, anyway, long story short, this is my only digital product, something that I've done digitally. And I had told you earlier that I'm really a card maker and not a scrapbooker. I just have a love for scrapbooking. So this book actually brings together some of my favorite card designs. The one on the cover being one that I have to give some credit to Angela Hoskins for, because she was my art instructor and she helped me learn how to paint. And I actually took the painting skill that she was teaching me and applied it to a card. This particular card on this album front in reality is only 3 by 3. So this is a very tiny hand-painted image that was painted in acrylics, and so it was one of my favorite projects that I ever did. So this particular book kind of goes into my favorite card designs of 2009, 2010. And what I liked about doing things like this is really fast to do. You basically have this kind of drag and drop situation, and you drag your pictures onto something, and there's a lot of different digital tools out there. Again, check out my blog if you want to know about the Stampin' Up! One. But it is really just drag and drop, and you put these pictures onto a surface, and then you make it into a book, and you choose whether you want a hardcover book or a softcover book. In this case, I decided to add a real card into the book, exactly where it was dragged and dropped to, just to add a 3D element, because I just found it was so flat for a person that wasn't used to flat. And so as you go through the book, you get to visualize some of my card projects. There's the mini album I had just showed you, pointing out that that was my WOW presentation. Here's a couple of mini albums I have made for some friends that are in the book. So most of the mini albums I make are not for me. They're for somebody else. I think out of the, I don't know, 15 mini albums I've made, I've only kept 2. So I make sure that I always take a picture of them so that I have a permanent record of the albums. This particular, I wanted to say something about this one. Moe's Digital Pencil is the only stamping supply company, I don't know what you want to call it, that really takes into account the need for an ethnic audience. And so they provide all these different types of diverse digital stamps. And so one of the only reasons why I use the digital stamp is because I just fell in love with the fact that I could find African Americans, Indians, Native Americans, Cherokee, Eskimos. Most digital pencil actually does have an understanding of what diversity really is, and most companies really don't. So I had got into that for a while, and I'm still very much into every year sending out Christmas cards that represent the African American community as well. I like to do custom cards. This particular card was for a friend who loves tools, and so it said Santa loves tools too. So I enjoyed doing cards that are very customized, and I think you're getting a glare, but it's okay because I'm just trying to show you. There's the mini album that I was telling you about earlier. And there's the inside of that mini album that you can't really see because of the glare. But it was really fun putting together something that I could, and this is all about what I've done and that what I'm proud of. So digital mini albums can be fun too. So I have one more to show you, so please come back later. Thank you for coming today.